In May 1998, Indonesia stood at a crossroads. Decades of authoritarian rule under President Suharto were coming to an end, and the nation was on the brink of monumental change. But how did people outside Jakarta, the epicenter of Reformasi, perceive this transformative era? Let's explore this perspective in the next 3 minutes. Reformasi, meaning Reformation, was a significant movement aiming to shift Indonesia from authoritarian rule to democracy, triggered by the Asian financial crisis of 1997 and fueled by public outrage over corruption, human rights abuse, and economic collapse. The reform movement culminated in Suharto's resignation after 32 years in power. In a recent study, voices from outside Jakarta highlighted how the reform was felt differently across the nation. For many, it wasn't just about political change, it was about survival. The crisis brought skyrocketing price and unemployment. But in rural areas, this challenge magnified.
We were scared to speak up. Even in the small towns, criticizing the government could mean trouble. But Reformasi gave us hope. But we were still cautious.
The 1998 tragedy of Trisakti and other violence incidents were stark reminders of the sacrifice made for freedom. Yet, these events unified people across Indonesia in their demand for justice. After Reformasi, Indonesia embraced democracy, direct election, a freer press, and institutions like anti-corruption commission emerged. However, challenges remained. Economic gaps and human rights issues still haunted the nation. Reformasi was a journey of hope, resilience, and courage. It showed the power of people united for change, but it also reminds us that reform is a continuous process, a lesson, not just for Jakarta, but for all corners in Indonesia.